Alright, moving on to numbers 19 and 20. I'm just going to do one of these. I'm going to do number 19 because that one's actually a little harder. This is just a simple Pythagorean theorem problem because you can see it's a right triangle. They didn't give you any other information, so you just can use a Pythagorean theorem. So remember, Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus, that's a terrible way, b squared equals c squared. A squared and b squared, doesn't matter which sides those are, but c always has to be the longest side. So look at this triangle. Which side is the longest side? Which one's the hypotenuse? That's this side over here, 13. So c is 13. So a squared and b squared can just be 8 and x. So a squared, I'll just put 8 squared plus x squared equals c squared, which is 13 squared. Okay, simplify. 8 squared is 64. So we got 64 plus x squared equals 13 squared, which is 169. Then subtract 64 from both sides, and then you get left with x squared equals 105. We don't want x squared, we want x, remember, so we're going to take the square root of both sides. Ba-bam, wham, that cancels out the x, the squared, so we're just going to be left with x equals square root of 105. Now read the directions here. It says round to the nearest tenth, so break out those trusty calculadoras. Ah, crap, I dropped my... Okay. So then, square root of 105, put that in the calculator. It says 10.24. This is a rounding exercise now. 10.24. It says round to the nearest tenths. That's this number right here. Is the next number greater than 5? Is it 5 or greater? Or is it less than 5? It's less than 5, which means we're going to round down. So it's just going to stay at a 2. So my answer is 10.2.